Hi there, this is Tamara in the Naked Nutrition Kitchen, and this is
Ryan. Look at this lustrous weave we got.
I'm on fire today, thanks to my beautiful hairdressers, Cyril and Aurélie. Shout out for them.
Shout out Dixie Hair.
So here we are in the Naked Nutrition Kitchen today, and this is a dish that we do a lot, right, Ryan?
It's my favorite.
It's his favorite, and it's something that we can walk through the door and go, okay, quickly, food, and everything's thrown into the pan, and it's done. So magically done. So a little bit of preparation has already happened over here. If you come, cameraman.
Whoa, man.
We have some cut pumpkin here, because it's the season for pumpkin. So
I thought that was carrots.
That's in there, but that could also be, in the summertime, you could have that as, that could be tomatoes or peppers or any other vegetable you want. It could be anything. But that's what we had in the kitchen. There's some chopped up onions, very finely chopped. You can see very, very professionally done over there. Shallots! These are chickpeas, they're cooked chickpeas, and they're actually frozen. Okay, they've been frozen, so it's an alternative to tinned chickpeas, and they have a much better texture.
Well, for our Americans out there, what else are those called, Tamara?
They're called garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo.
And in Spanish, it's also called garbanzos.
En français, c'est quoi?
C'est les pois chiches.
Pois chiches.
Pois chiches.
Pois chiches.
Okay, Ryan, get cooking. And before I finish, so there we have some coconut milk. Okay, a little can of that, and here we have some Thai curry spices, and this one is kind of mild, but it's mild for some people, hot for others. And then we have some garlic, which Ryan's going to cut up.
Do I need to bash it?
Yes, hit it, give it a slam.
Slam, jam. Thank you, ma'am.
Put that on the.
How finely chopped is this garlic?
Just smash it and crush it, and make sure it's.
Smash it, crush it, beat it, rock it.
Over here in the pan, I'm just heating up a little bit of coconut oil. Okay, to go with the flavors of the coconut.
There's a lot of coconut tonight.
So there's a little coconut going on in there.
You put the lime in the coconut, lime in the coconut.
Okay, Ryan.
Yes. Are we ready?
Let's move it over here. Okay, we're going to help you here because this is a quick
dish.
Quick dish.
Flash in the pan.
So we're going to put the onions in. There you go. That's the coconut oil is in there already. You're going to put the garlic in there too.
Garlic it.
Whoop, whoop. There you go. We're going to heat that up. And this entire dish will take maybe 10 to 15 minutes to cook because of the pumpkin, because that takes a little longer. But if you omit the pumpkin, you could just put the garbanzos in there, the chickpeas, or the pois chiches.
You hear that accent? You hear that accent, and that's it.
I don't actually know it in Italian.
Garbanzo?
Garbanzos.
Garbanzos.
It's a heavy tongue when you say garbanzos. Okay?
Okay, so if you don't put the pumpkin in, you can cook this really, really quickly, and you just add the other ingredients. That's it. But the pumpkin takes a little bit longer to cook.
What Ryan's supposed to cook.
Go on, Ryan. I'm sorry, I'm taking over. I'm controlling again.
Jeez. This is how it is all the time. I never get a cook, except on the Naked Nutrition Kitchen.
Okay, so once the onions are a little bit sauteed, we're going to put the pumpkin in there. You're going to stir that around. Give it a bit of love.
Give it some love. Remember, the most important ingredient is always love in any of our dishes.
Yeah, it's true.
Mucho
amor.
Mucho amor. Garbanzo.
En la cocina, dans la cuisine.
Dans la cuisine.
I think I'm going to have to start doing trilingual types of trilingual sessions. So everybody can understand what we're doing.
Sessions. Everyone except for...
Keep your legs together.
I'm sorry. Is there a correct posture in terms of cooking?
A relaxed posture will do.
And you need to tuck the pelvis. Curl
okay,
it forward.
so we're working fast here. We want food because we're all hungry. So the next thing I'm going to put in are the chickpeas. Like I said, these are frozen. You can use tinned chickpeas just as easily. It's no problem. But it's better, if you want something really quickly cooked, they have to be pre-cooked. Otherwise, you have to pre-boil the hard chickpeas, which could take another 2 hours. So this is instant food. Okay?
Instant.
So they're going in.
You're going to love it in an instant. Something went on the floor, Lola.
That's okay, Joy ordered that.
Jojo.
Do you like chickpeas?
Jojo likes the chickpeas. I didn't know Jojo.
So make sure that's all stirred up. You don't really have to be too fussy about this, okay? It doesn't have to be like, oh, you know, put this and that and it, whatever.
I'm a fussy type of person, so that's my
I
cooking.
just like to throw everything in. So there goes the coconut milk.
Yeah, baby.
And this is actually just coconut milk. You get coconut cream and you can get other kinds which are really thick. But this one is very kind of light.
So for those that are living in Geneva, in Switzerland, where did you get this
I
specifically?
put that in the supermarket. This is just just one of those things. It's a bio one, of course. It's organic. Because we do like to buy organic wherever we can.
Bio is in terms of body odor?
No, Ryan.
Oh, bio.
Biologique.
Bio.
Biological.
Biological.
Organic.
Organic.
As you all know, that's what that means. So that's a very lightweight coconut milk, okay? And that will give it all the moisture that it needs. And then to that, I'm going to add a big spoonful of curry.
Yeah.
I could probably add a little bit more in that. It's not very powerfully hot. So, you have to cook this according to your own liking in terms of spiciness. Add a tiny touch if you want. If you don't want to have any sort of chili spice in there, you could also omit the Thai curry and just add some turmeric or some ginger. Or, I don't know, what else could you add?
some spice, I don't know.
What would you add?
You've done curcuma. You've done a bunch of
turmeric.
different things. Turmeric. Curcuma. There's so many names for all these things. I have no idea.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, I don't. Sometimes I do.
But that's it. It depends whether you like hot spice or more fragrant
Well,
spice.
this one's mild as well.
It says mild. It
Glorious.
says mild, but it's actually a bit of one of those things that go, haha, let's just say it's mild.
It's
so
a mouth tingler.
And then suddenly your mouth is burning off and your face is all red and everything's falling apart. So...
Everything's falling apart.
So that is the dish, okay? Now what we need to do is watch Ryan dance for a second, because that's always fun. This is what he's like every day, all day, and then he just falls asleep like one of those Duracell battery things that go, and then they stop.
I'm out.
So that's it really. I'm going to cover that up if I can find a lid, which at the moment I can't find.
Lidless.
Put that on top of there, and that's going to cook on a high heat for like, how many minutes?
I don't know, 4? Would that be okay?
No.
10.
At least 10.
10, okay.
But you have to check it. Check if the pumpkin, once the pumpkin is softened, it's done. Because the chickpea's already cooked.
Doesn't a good cook, a good chef, taste their food before it's ready?
No.
What? What you talking about, Willis? How do you know if that pumpkin's cooked?
Because it's not cooked yet.
Because you taste it.
Oh, it will be. Once it's cooked, I'll know. Instinct.
Instinct.
All right. Thank you very much for joining us today at the Naked Nutrition Kitchen.
Naked Nutrition Kitchen.
And we're gonna finish off this and eat it, and we'll
Enjoy
be back with something new another day.
Yes. Good night.